SH Figuarts Count Dooku. This is second hand. Found this for a steal on a Facebook group. Well, steal's a little bit generous. It was for a price I'm happy to pay. So maybe the opposite of the steal. Not the opposite. Anyway, this is Count Dooku. I think as a general note, this guy is the wrong colour. I think he's a bit too brown, but I think the other option is obviously the black series, but I'm not even sure how that looks. I think the black series are a bit bigger than Figuarts in general, but in my mind's eye, I'm less concerned about. I mean, if there was one that would be screen accurate, then I probably would get it. But I'm not too fussed about this being a bit lighter, more on the brown side than the dark, because he never felt like a. I think they mentioned his like Sith name once, like Darth Tyrannus or something. He just never felt like. He just never felt evil, super evil, you know. I don't know. So, I mean, you line up Sidious, Vader, and Maul. You think, yeah, evil, no second doubt. But this guy, for me, not so much. So him being not all black. Wow, that is bright. Fucking hell. But face sculpt's nice. Him being not all black, I don't mind. He says as he looks at this guy who is very, very brown, very chocolate brown. The cape looks fucking glorious though, holy shit. Come on, there we go, right, let's have a quick word with this guy in his own right before we start diving into what it comes with. Oh, I guess this was in the era of unwired capes. Still, though, this looks magnificent, doesn't it? I guess it's designed so it's supposed to sit like that, because this like stitching keeps that in check. You still got a little bit on him still. You still get a little bit from the sniff, which I find surprising. I felt the butterfly's not doing as much as it should. That one's alright. I think that one's getting a bit stuck, it feels like. Soft skirt down the bottom, whatever you want to call it. The face is quite brilliant, look at that. I really like that face. I don't think it's some of their peak work, but it's by no means some of the worst stuff they've done. He feels more like a Count. He feels more like a Count than he does a Sith. I'll be completely honest, he really does. Also, I know he's called Count Dooku, but he feels more I don't know. I really like that. I have to say, that gold cape really pops. I mean, if you can make up reasons in your head why something that isn't right is still something that you're not, it's something you're not bothered by, then I mean, ultimately, listen, you win, you know. Oh, yeah, the head of them. What does this head do? Does seem to be a massive change in just the hairline. Is fucking painted quite shit. What's the difference in face there? There's a very little difference in those two face sculpts to me. And obviously, his left eyebrow is a bit more pronounced on this guy. Sorry, not pronounced. It's a bit more opposite of pronounced. Unpronounced, I don't know. It's more pronounced on this one, is what I meant to say. Other than that, yeah, I don't really know. I can't really tell a difference in terms of those two face sculpts, to be perfectly honest with you. We'll go for, you get some electric hands, which is pretty cool. I like these. They are very cool. They are very cool indeed. Big fan of them. And you also get your fist hand, one of which he's wearing. There's his matching pair. You also get a lightsaber holding hand for his left. He's wearing his right one as we speak. And you also get open palm, force use, limited to your imagination. And there we are. And the last bit. Keyblade, so it only goes in one way. Here's a curved hilt lightsaber. There you go. It looks wicked. Let's equip him. Let's just this just hilt just pops in his waist there. So let's just pop on his I hope this just fits in there nice and snug right at the top. Oh yes. I mean, I think, I'm not sure if this guy's going to go with Yoda or Anakin for episode 2. I'm not sure yet. Don't like how that's constantly working itself out. It's a bit irritating, isn't it? I don't know why that's coming free. Yeah, sorry. Keen on coming unplugged, that is. That's quite annoying. I don't know why. Is it because his hand's touching? Is that what it is? That little overhang of the blade is pushing against his fingers. Maybe it is that. No, it's just not very secure. That's quite irritating. You can't even really fix it with a bit of glue, because you're going to really stretch that hand if you swap it out. Huh. But yes. Fucking hell. That's annoying. I just want to see what one of these electric hands look like. His peg's quite far into his sleeve. I mean, these hands are just translucent plastic, the skin tone being painted over the top. So, I know, just be wary. I could just hear him saying to Yoda, "It appears our powers can't be determined with our knowledge of the Force, but with our skills with the lightsaber." That's when he does. That's why I kept doing that pose with it in front of his face, because that's when he does that pose. I'm sure it is. I mean, if this is the pose that I'm going to keep him in, see, his lightsaber seems to be in there quite well now. I really like that. Yeah, I am. I will be honest. I really do like this. Like, he's by no means the most versatile of movies by any stretch of the imagination, but he just looks really good. And the picture here does have him with Anakin and Kenobi from episode 3. I don't think I want to try it, but I am not convinced that he can pull off that pose. Both hands together touching the lightsaber. I don't think so. I really don't. That might be something for you to try in your own time. Don't think I'm interested in having that fight and make this video twice as long just for me to get it into one pose. I hate myself. Just if I can get, okay, let's pretend that doesn't. Yeah, those joints are just. If we're trying to get that, I don't think you're doing it, to be honest. I think that's a little bit of cheeky photography, if I'm to be honest. Again, I mean, you may be able to have a little bit of cheekiness with, or maybe you can. I can get that. Right, so I bet with enough patience, if I can, there's just something there, just meaning that it's just pulling away. So you probably can. You probably can. There we go. I'm not going to prove it, but I'd imagine you probably can. If saying it for a 4th time makes it any clearer, then I think that you probably can. You do have a little swivel there that I think may play a key role into achieving that position. I mean, it does come out. It does come out the bottom. So maybe I should glue that fucking blade in. For God's sake. I don't think I've ever had a problem with this blade falling out before. But yeah, this pose I like. Right, let me just to see what it looks like. I don't really think there's going to be much difference. It will end with this one. I mean, this one looks like it's got a bit more. Now that I've swapped it with the body, this one looks almost annoyed, irritated, I think. This one looks more curious, maybe. This face looks a bit more agitated, a bit more. Right, I'm gonna get you now. Like, fuck you. That's my take. Good God, man. I mean, this might not be the last one of these that I get. I may get, because I'd really like to have him. Because I don't think I'm going to get Sidious anytime soon. You know, for the throne room fight with Yoda. So I may have to have a Dooku for Yoda and then another Dooku for, I don't know, the Anakin maybe. From episode 2. There we go. Right, yeah, I'm really happy with this actually, I've got to say. I know it's the wrong colour. It is so chocolatey brown, it's fucking ridiculous. But my mind, my head canon can... Yeah, my head canon says he just never seemed like a complete Sith to me. So the fact that he's in all black like Sith are really supposed to be doesn't super bother me. You know, but if it does bother you, then you can see how fucking brown it is. Like, it's not even that dark a brown. It is a very fucking Cadbury's Dairy Milk brown. But still, I'm a bit taken aback by it. I do like it a lot more than I thought I would. He isn't... The brown isn't as dark as I thought it was. It is in fact lighter than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was already light, but it is in fact lighter. But the cape and... I don't know, just something about it. Yes, I'm quite glad how much I like this, to be fair. Quite surprised. And you're never mad at that, are you? Alright, that'll do. I think that'll do. That is a nice little treat, that is. I'll leave it now, I think. Big fan, big fan. Right, thank you for watching. Goodbye.